Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Auto News Now. I'm your host, Laura Harris. Today we have the latest headlines from our reporters to you. There's a truckers' strike at Hyundai's biggest factory complex in South Korea. The automaker's Ulsan plants are currently operating at about 50 to 60% of capacity, with production falling by half due to component shortages. Thousands of South Korean truckers are on strike. They are protesting the surge in fuel costs, disrupting production, slowing activity at ports, and posing new risks to a strained global supply chain. Because of the strike, trucks are unavailable, causing Korean companies to seek alternative ways to transport goods. Hyundai says it's monitoring the situation closely. The unanswered questions: how long will the strike continue? And how will this affect already disrupted supply chains? There's uncertainty in the air as car dealers are trying to stay positive about the next 3 months. But as scores drop, that positivity is changing. Despite similar profits and market conditions, franchise dealerships are less optimistic about the next quarter. This news all comes from the latest Cox Automotive Dealer Sentiment Index results. This optimism changes as overall dealer sentiment softens because of inflation, higher costs, and tight inventory. According to the recent results, franchise dealers' expectations for their vehicle markets for the next 3 months fell from a score of 69 in the first quarter to a still positive 64 in the second quarter. Cox chief economist Jonathan Smoke says this decline isn't typical at this time of the year, but says that it's still a very good number. Smoke attributes the reduction among franchise dealers to uncertainty about the economy, the vehicle sales environment, and other conditions, less within the dealer's control. Also, franchise dealers indicate their costs are increasing. Many of them say the economy is a hindrance. Cadillac is going dramatic with a prototype of its third-generation endurance race car, the Project GTP Hypercar. It incorporates some of the brand's key design features, like vertical lighting and floating blades. It's powered by an all-new 5.5-liter double overhead camshaft V8 engine. It will be paired to IMSA's common hybrid system. The Project GTP Hypercar is designed to be a showcase for Cadillac's engineering capability, craftsmanship, and technology. It begins on-track testing this summer. Its first race will be the 2023 Rolex 24 at Daytona. Tesla's Autopilot driver assist feature is being probed by NHTSA. U.S. auto safety regulators have upgraded and extended an investigation of Tesla's Autopilot. This will cover an estimated 833,000 vehicles from the 2014 to 2022 model years. The agency did a preliminary evaluation to assess the performance last August of Tesla's Autopilot advanced driver assistance system. This comes after there were 12 Tesla crashes in the U.S. that resulted in 17 injuries and 1 death. NHTSA says it's closely reviewed more than 100 Tesla crashes involving a version of Autopilot. Tesla's Autopilot is characterized as an SAE Level 2 system that has features to support and assist the driver with the driving task. NHTSA wants to remind the public that no commercially available motor vehicles today are capable of driving themselves. After the evaluation, it will either close the investigation or move on to the next phase. If you want to read more on any of these updates, check out our reporters' stories on AUTONEWS.com. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm your host, Laura Harris. Have a great weekend.